Hi, I'm Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
This is Maggie May.
This is Maggie May.
Join us as we follow the moon. Today, we're going to visit Bulow RV Resort in Flagler Beach, Florida. We're traveling north up Interstate 95, and you'll see the exit for Old Dixie Highway. That's where you'll turn off for the Bulow RV Resort. It's only a couple of miles here off the road, and it's a great spot if you're looking for a place to stay or if you're just needing a quick in and out.
If you like trees, you will love this park.
This whole area is just beautiful. There's a lot of trees, a lot of old Florida. We're going to make a right here onto Old Dixie Highway. And there's some shopping here. There's a Publix, there's a 7-Eleven, there's a couple of takeout restaurants. So you've got those that are going to be close by. And this road, if you want a beautiful drive, just take it straight forward and you'll go into the scenic highway. That's the Ormond Scenic Loop and Trail, and it's a beautiful spot. Here we had turned left, and we actually turned left on Old Kings Road, and that's the road the park is on. There are a couple of housing developments out here, but again, they've done a good job in this area of the country of keeping the foliage, the trees, keeping the native old Florida look.
Now this area, doesn't it run parallel to Flagler's A1A, or is it A?
It runs
1, I'm sorry.
It runs parallel to A1A, to 1, and to 95. We're actually running north parallel to 95 right now.
Yeah, because it's a quick trip over to the beach.
Yeah, we're probably from the park only 10 minutes over to the beach. Now, if you've been following our videos, we did a video here at the Bulow Plantation Ruins. We'll put a link to it up here in the corner. And it is right beside the park. If you're in this area, it's definitely a must-see. And again, the link to the video is up there in the top. Check that one out. It's definitely worth it. This is the entrance to the park, and this is my only caveat to the park, is it's much tighter getting your rig in there, especially if you have a toad, than what it looks. You've got the stone on both sides, you've got tall curbs on both sides, so allow yourself enough swing to get in there. Now the road bends back south here for just a little bit. This is all the entrance to the park. And from here on back, you're going to see the white picket fences that line the park. And now we're heading east. The park is actually on our left-hand side. And during the high season, there's camping all the way out through here. It seems like we're back off the road a good ways. You're back far enough you don't hear any of the highway noise or anything that way. But you'll start to see a few RVs here on the left. But it's a long, kind of narrow, but long park that way. Mm-hmm. And it's divided up by water and by the roads in the park. And we'll show you all that as we go. Now this is one of these do as we say, not as we do. But when you come up here, this road continues to go straight, and there's also a road that curves off to the left. You want to curve to the left, just like that, when you're coming in with your RV. When you go straight, there's a security gate. It goes back into a gated community. We had to unhitch the first time we came in here and back up. So just a word of warning. As you come into this first parking area, you see this blue building ahead. This whole part is brand new. It has washer dryers. There's 8 washers, 8 dryers, and I've never seen them done like this, with the dryers on the top, the washers on the bottom. It's $1.50 to wash, $1.25 to dry. new restrooms and bathhouses attached to it, and everything very clean, very new.
Do you remember if those bathhouses or the washer dryers took cash or card?
I don't remember, but I think they took cash. And then this is their new pool area. Now, the day we were here and filmed this, the pool was closed for maintenance, but it's a very busy, active pool.
Well, I've seen a lot of people in there.
As you come on into the park, the very next building after the pool, up here by the Amazon truck, is their office. That building right there. You just go up to the door there and they have everything ready for you. If you're there after hours, there's a little spot on the right. They have everything there for you to pick up. The first 4 spots there on the right are actually pull-through concrete pads. Most every site in there is going to be a grass site from this point on through the park. These are pull-through sites on the right. There is a little access road behind them, and one will be pulled in, the next one will be pulled out. They alternate. So they're great for buddy sites. If you're camping with somebody else, you can do your patios side by side that way. It's a nice layout.
There's also a nice little creek that runs along behind it, and you will see little baby gators in there.
Yep, absolutely. The trees, as you can see, they're nice big mature trees, but everything is trimmed up. We had no trouble with low limbs or anything like that in the park. We're going to come up to the stop sign. We're going to make a right here. And you'll see a couple of buildings coming up here on the left. We're going to show you those in a little bit more detail here in just a moment. But we're going to come up to kind of an intersection. There's trash dumpsters there on the left. And if you turn to the right, this area goes into some more permanent, like park models and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
People have brought in on their own. So we turn to the left. These again are more campsites. And coming up on the left are some of their rentals. They have, and I'm not going to give you the right names on these, but they have some small cabins, and they have some of these that are a little bit larger with the covered porches, a little bit more amenities to them. The cabins look pretty primitive.
Yes, they do.
We didn't get a chance to go in one, but you'll see a few of them here as we go along. There's, in fact, one of the little cabins straight in front of us there.
They were adorable.
And you'll see a string of them here later.
Yeah.
I love the skies over here, too,
yeah,
right on the East Coast. And there's trash again, straightforward there. And as we're coming down past this row of cabins, this is kind of their activity center. They have miniature golf set up over here on the left, little putting areas. They also have a real nice sand volleyball area. This is called the patio. This is kind of their outdoor recreation area. And then this building that we got a glimpse of earlier is their rec center, their clubhouse. They also have a couple of bathhouses there too. As we come up to the stop sign, you'll see a small road going straight forward off to our right. That's actually the road that accesses the back of those pull-through sites that we saw on the right-hand side coming in. And we're going to go back out. We're going to cross the main road here at the stop sign. And this side of the park is just beautiful. It's grass sites. Best of my recollection, there are some tent sites on up towards the end, but most everything here is all full hookup. If you look off to the right here where the road splits, that's what this park looks like. It's a lot of beautiful area. We're going to go back up now towards where we entered the park. We've got another little bathhouse up here on the right. And where we saw those two roads, you're now going to see where these trees are in the middle. It's divided by water. And it's not just water, it's Florida. There are inhabitants of the water. We saw this little guy swimming in there. He was what, maybe 3.5 foot?
Could have been, yeah.
He looked pretty young. We didn't see Mama around anywhere, but he was just in there floating and swimming.
And that's also a different water area than the one that was behind on the other side. It was a much smaller, almost like a little ravine. People fish in there.
Yeah.
So you do want to watch for fish hooks if you're walking your dog down there. We did find hooks.
Yeah, just beautiful area. There's a little bridge right here that goes across in between. Went across that and look down in and see the fish in there.
And people camp in tents on that other side too.
Now, here's another one of their old original bathhouses, and pay attention on the right. All those little doors are individual outside accessible shower stalls. If you're claustrophobic, probably don't want to go there. You probably want to go to the new one up by the pool. And then there's more of those little rustic cabins on the right. Now we're going to go back in now and connect into the main road. You'll see the office there straight ahead of us, so you kind of know where we're at. On the right-hand side is a pulling through area there. That is their dump station. It was spotless. Everything was very well maintained. And in the front up here in the parking area again, directly in front of us there is an area for firewood. It was empty at the time we were there, but they do have firewood available there in the cooler months, as well as propane you can get refilled. That water area continues on the other side of the fence, and it's beautiful, beautiful area.
I think you can see why we enjoyed this park.
It's a pretty park, full of nature, nice sights. It's definitely one we would return back to.
Absolutely.
And if some of this looks a little familiar to you, a couple of the pictures that you've seen in our intro, as well as both of the pictures at the end of the video, were shot at Bulow. In fact, that's where we got our lettering put on the front of the coach. That was a fun day of trying to make sure everything went on straight, but everything went very smooth with it.
Yes.
So we hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, give us a thumbs up. We sure appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed and rang the notification bell, we sure appreciate if you do that. It'll let you know when the next videos are out.
And thank you for following us as we follow the moon.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel and be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when we have new videos listed. Also, be sure to check out our blog at followthemoon.us and also our Facebook page at Follow the Moon and on Instagram at Follow the Moon Travel. Thanks.